Today, we're diving into something truly exciting and emotional for fans of Blue Bloods. We're talking about the fate of Joe Hill and how the show might be setting him up for an unforgettable moment in its series finale. If you're as invested in the Reagan family drama as I am, buckle up because this is going to be a rollercoaster of emotions. We're going to unpack every moment, every nuance, and every clue from season 14 that hints at what's coming next for Joe Hill. So, grab your favorite snack, settle in, and let's talk about what's really going on with Joe Hill and the Reagan family as the beloved series moves toward its emotional conclusion. Let's start with the basics. Joe Hill, played by the talented Will Hochman, has always been an intriguing addition to the Reagan family. As the son of the late Joseph Reagan, Joe represents a bridge between the past and the present, a symbol of the family's legacy, but also its challenges. His character arc has been one of self-discovery, trying to find his place among a family that's already so tightly knit. Season 14 has been a pivotal moment for Joe. Episodes like Life Sentence and No Good Deed have really pushed his character forward. We're seeing him connect more deeply with his uncles Jamie and Danny, and finding his footing both as a cop and as a Reagan. But what does all this mean for Joe's ultimate fate? Let's break it down. The episode No Good Deed gave us one of the most compelling dynamics of the season, Joe and Danny working together. This episode wasn't just about solving a case. It was about forging a relationship. When Danny and Joe first team up to investigate the murder of Miguel Diaz, we see their clashing approaches to law enforcement. Danny's softer, more experienced approach contrasts sharply with Joe's aggressive, unyielding style. And honestly, it's a little tense at first. Here's the beauty of it through their disagreements. They learn from each other. Danny, the seasoned detective, imparts a valuable lesson about the importance of protecting witnesses. Joe, on the other hand, shows Danny his determination and willingness to risk it all for justice. Their teamwork ultimately saves the day, and more importantly, it strengthens their bond. This isn't just about solving a crime. It's about two family members finally understanding each other. Can we take a moment to appreciate how far Danny has come as a character? This isn't the same hot-headed detective from the early seasons. He's grown. And now he's using his experience to guide the next generation of Reagans. Joe, he's soaking it all in. At the end of the episode, it's clear that Joe is no longer just the new guy in the family he's earned his stripes. Now let's talk about Jamie Reagan, played by Will Estes, and his evolving relationship with Joe. Earlier in the season, we saw some major tension between these two in the episode 2 of A Kind. There was a lot of unresolved frustration. And honestly, it made sense. Joe has always felt like he's living in the shadow of his father and the Reagan name, while Jamie has always been the golden boy. But then came Life Sentence. And wow, what a turnaround. Jamie gives Joe something incredibly meaningful, his prized 1971 Chevrolet Chevelle SS, a car that once belonged to Joe's father. This isn't just a gift, it's a gesture of acceptance. A way of saying, you're one of us. And you could see it in Joe's eyes. This moment meant everything to him. This is where the writing on Blue Bloods truly shines. The show isn't just about cops and cases. It's about family, legacy, and the bonds that hold us together. Jamie and Joe's reconciliation feels earned, and it adds another layer to Joe's journey. Okay, let's get real for a second. If you're a Blue Bloods fan, you know the significance of Sunday dinner. It's not just a meal, it's a tradition, a cornerstone of the Reagan family. Joe, well, he's been noticeably absent from these dinners, but that might be about to change. The way season 14 is building Joe's relationships with Jamie and Danny, it feels like the show is gearing up for a big moment, a moment where Joe finally takes his seat at the Reagan family table. Can you imagine it? The entire family gathered, with Joe sitting there, fully accepted and at peace with his place in the family. It would be the perfect way to close out his arc and bring the series to an emotional climax. Now, here's where things get really interesting. There's been talk of a Blue Bloods spin-off. And honestly, Joe Hill would be the perfect character to lead it. Picture this. Joe and Jamie running their own division, taking on cases that challenge their skills and their bond as family members. It would be a fresh take on the Blue Bloods formula while keeping the Reagan legacy alive. PBS hasn't confirmed anything yet, but with Paramount Plus expanding its franchises, it's not hard to imagine a continuation or a spin-off. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want to see more of Joe Hill? So, where does this leave us? Joe Hill's journey in season 14 has been about finding his place within the Reagan family, within the NYPD, and within himself. Groundwork has been laid for a truly satisfying conclusion, one that sees Joe fully integrated into the family and ready to carry on their legacy. As we approach the series finale, one thing is clear. Joe Hill's story isn't just about him. It's about the Reagan family as a whole, about their struggles, their triumphs, and their unbreakable bond. Whether it's at Sunday dinner or out in the field, Joe Hill has earned his place in this iconic family. And I, for one, can't wait to see how it all ends. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think is in store for Joe Hill as Blue Bloods wraps up? Do you think he'll finally join the family for Sunday dinner? Could a spin-off be on the horizon? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get the conversation started. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for more exciting Blue Bloods content. Until then, stay safe, stay curious, and as always, keep watching.